Hi there, Cindy Russell here with Spotlight on Souris for November 6th, 2023. I am here tonight with Heather Williams. We've got some events coming up for the Souris District Art Council that Heather is going to fill us in about. We got one coming up next week, right?
Yes, we do. On Wednesday the 15th at the Avalon Theatre, the Royal Manitoba Theatre Centre is bringing out their rural tour. They go to, I think, about 29 different communities, and it's bang, 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 one after the other. And so ours is next Wednesday, and this one is called Assassinating Thomson. And Tom Thomson was a painter from Ontario, and it was sort of his inspiration that began the Group of Seven, which a lot of people know about. And but he died in 1917 before the Group of Seven were actually formed, but he knew almost all the artists that were in that group, and like I say, he inspired them, and because theirs is a very distinct style of painting. And anyway, so this gentleman, Bruce Horak, has written this one-man play about Tom Thomson died in a lake, and so the question is, was he murdered? Or because he lived in the forest and on the lakes, and there should be no reason that he drowned. But he did, so the question is...
It's a little bit of a murder mystery evening type.
It is, and so he has developed this, like I say, one-man narrative. And the interesting thing about him is he's 90% blind, but while he's telling his story, he paints a picture of the audience. I'm not sure.
While he's actually doing this story, he's sitting there painting.
Yes.
That's interesting.
It is. And then at the end of the show, he auctions off his painting, and the money goes to charity. So it'll be quite an interesting evening, different than a lot that we've had. We've had the Manitoba Theatre Centre tour for, I was trying to figure out how many years, like it's got to be 10 or 12 years that we've had them come. They love our theatre, absolutely love it. It's easy. We have to help them unload their van when they come about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and set up the stage, and then load them out again at night. But they just love the acoustics in there.
It does. The theatre is good for that.
We are very lucky to have that. A number of years ago, we had the stage enlarged because it wasn't just quite big enough for them. And so that, with the dressing rooms and everything that we've created backstage, it's just a lovely venue, and they're always very pleased to come. So that, like I say, that's next Wednesday, the 15th at 7:30, and tickets are available at PharmaSave. We're very fortunate to have them selling tickets, or Sharon Dunn has tickets as well.
Just give her a call.
Just give her a call.
And how much are tickets?
$20 for adults, $10 for students. So
that's a good price.
Reasonable. Yes. And then I'll just briefly say about our next performance after that is on Monday, March the 6th. And normally we tried to have our shows on a Thursday, but this year, with just when you've got a tour coming through, you have to take it whenever. So on March the 6th, it's Gunning and Cormier. And they're two vocalist guitarists from Nova Scotia. And they're actually traveling through, they're doing a cross-Canada tour, and their agent phoned to see if we would host them for the evening. And I have seen them, and another, Heather Temischuk has two down east when we were down there. And they are just excellent musicians. It's sort of Celtic folk music, and just very good instrumentalists and vocalists, and So we're looking forward to that too on March the 6th, and it will be at the theater as well.
At the theater also?
Yes.
Are tickets available for that yet? Or are we
Not
getting?
quite yet.
Not
They're in printing right
Okay,
now.
perfect. Do we know how much tickets will be for that one?
They're probably going to be 25
25.
because their cost is so much higher.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Not set in stone yet, though.
No,
Once
no.
tickets are out, then we'll have a for sure
then
on,
you'll know for sure.
on how much the tickets are.
Yeah,
Well, that's
so-
great.
So that will probably be our session this year.
Mhm.
There might be something else coming up in March. We're still or in April, but we're still working on that. So,
Perfect. Well,
trying
they
to.
both sound amazing.
Yes.
So we've
well,
got Assassinating Thomson next Wednesday, February 15th at 7:30 at the Avalon Theater. You can get your tickets at PharmaSave or Sharon Dunn. Tickets are $20. And then March 6th,
is Gunning and Cormier.
Gunning in Cormier at the Avalon Theater again. What time? Do we know that? Is that
7:30.
7:30 also?
Yeah. Mhm.
Perfect. And tickets to be announced on price and location for that one.
Yeah. Yes. So that's great.
Yes,
So
and
thank you.
possibly a third one.
You possibly
Maybe. Maybe.
And
That's
it's gonna be
great.
exciting too.
Well, that's awesome. Well, thanks for
Yes.
coming and
Well,
telling
thank you
us
for
about
having
this.
us. Yes.
These sound fantastic. Thanks for joining us. I was Cindy Russell. Thank you for joining us for Spotlight on Souris for February 6, 2023. Good night.